I'm told that the last remaining seats for this one were snapped up within 11 minutes of going on sale this morning. But we're happy you have a seat there at home. It's the finale, Game 7 of the American League Championship Series between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, everything to play for here as we get ready for Game 7.
Well, to me, this game is all about which team handles the pressure of Game 7 the best. The players know what's at stake. The fans know what's at stake. The winner goes to the World Series. The loser goes home. Every play really matters, so we'll see who can play the cleanest game and come up with some timely plays.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 New York Yankees.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. And Dero, how do they fight off elimination here on the road?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
Leading off tonight for Seattle, the second baseman, Dean Gordon.
The pitch. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single.
Talk about being caught off guard. You won't see that but once a year. First pitch of the game, and he bunts for a knock, and now they have to deal with him on the base pass.
Gene Segura standing in as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Gordon aboard here at first with nobody out. 1-1 to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
That was a classic 2-hole hitter move right there, giving his boy a chance to steal a bag. Got to be honest, in today's game, you don't see too many guys take that pitch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
First delivery to him on the way. That's a strike to throw down. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Jose Gonzalez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
0-2. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 offering. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. One left for Seattle. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Erasmo Ramirez will do the pitching in hostile territory here for Game 7 of the LCS. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Leading off,
digging in, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Gonzalez.
Here comes the first pitch. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field.
Batting second, the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Digging in, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike one.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. And with 2 away, look at our playoff tree here. And you can see the winner here will match up with the St. Louis Cardinals in this year's World Series. And what a fall classic that'll be. First offering on its way. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have dissected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gap, and that'll bring him easily into second base.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Head-to-head with Erasmo Ramirez. He's only 2 for 10. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
To short, hit hard. There's Segura. And nothing will come with a 2-out double. As the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more from the big one. Game 7 returns after this. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Mitch Haniger.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Andujar will back up and put this one away just past the dugout for the first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Cano waits on the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And that one is gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His fourth long ball of this series as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Batting sixth.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. His second home run of the series, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Justin Ford.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Head-to-head with Erasmo Ramirez. He's 1 for 4. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He grounds it sharply to third. And there's out number 2.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. Pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Gonzalez.
Stepping in now, Carlos Gonzalez. He swings and grounds it to short. A toss over to Gordon at second, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Game 7 rolls on. We're back after this. Into the box, Jorge Posada, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And Posada can't make contact with that. He's behind 2 strikes.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
That will bring in Guillermo Heredia now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's D. Gordon now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Mariners are down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting, second baseman,
and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
So stepping in, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Sliced hard on the ground. Gordon is up with it. Bare-handed for 1. Relay on to Healy for the double play, and that retires the side. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more from the big one. Game 7 returns after this. Next for Seattle, Gene Segura as we begin the top of the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The pitch. Fouled away. Line toward the gap in left center. Gonzalez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Babe Ruth. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The third baseman, number 2, Jose Gonzalez.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Jose Gonzalez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail things here 2-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Great execution. Execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. A bouncer up the middle. Gordon is there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Line drive to left. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
The batter, the first baseman, Justin.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
In now, Justin Bour, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Standing in now, Miguel Andujar, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-2 home. Line, but speared on a hop. On to Healy at first, and the side is retired. Yanks leave one, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Fouled off. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Healy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find
Cano waits on the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gonzalez on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Posada.
Man at second here with 2 away. And standing in, the veteran switch hitter, Jorge Posada. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Keeley stands at second with 2 gone. Here's another 0-2. Popped him up. And Duhar is there. And that retires the side. Mariners leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Here's Didi Gregorius, a base hit in his first trip.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Didi.
First offering on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Line hard to center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Throwing to second, but the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Into the box now, Carlos Gonzalez. Gordon is up with it, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
So a runner at third here with 1 gone, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Waiting on it is Henniger. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a fly ball, well hit. On the run is Henniger. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Yankees 3 and the Mariners nothing. At the plate, Guillermo Heredia. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. And he falls behind 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Stepping in now, D. Gordon. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit down the third base line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Softly hit here to the left side, and that'll be the 2nd out.
The batter, number 6, shortstop Gene Segura.
2 gone now in the Mariners 6th, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hit to Gregorius at short. He had a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Nick Vincent enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 50, Nick Vincent.
Settling in now, Aaron Judge. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th.
For the Yankees, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First offering on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
These guys are pros, and they're
Now
tough, but
batting,
I
catcher,
know that one
Gary
hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. His career history with Nick Vincent, he's 0 for 4. First pitch coming. Here it is. Weak grounder back to the mound. Segura for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Game 7 moves to the 7th inning. The Yankees are out in front, 3-0. Back here in the Bronx, on to the 7th inning now in Game 7. But before we start, we take a look at our game summary to this point. Now at the plate, Babe Ruth. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The third baseman, number 2, Jose Gonzalez.
Stepping in, Jose Gonzalez. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Popped him up. Bourne onto the grass. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Judge has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail in this one 3-0. Dan Altavilla gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
53, Dan Altavilla.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Justin Bour. He doubled his last time through.
Justin Bour.
Here comes the first pitch. Chopper to short. Backhanded. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
So striding forward now, Miguel Andujar. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Now
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Grounded back up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The high fastball is in there.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo home run for Ryan Healy, his first homer here in the series, and the Mariners are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now batting, designated hitter, Robinson Cano.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. David Robertson is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 30, David Robertson.
Here's Robbie Cano now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one. And the pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. A pause and the 0-2 and another foul ball. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now, Guillermo Heredia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gregorius has it. Throw on the board takes care of him, and that ends the inning. M's draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Yankees 3 and the Mariners 1. David Phelps is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 35, David Phelps.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Gonzalez. He got on top of one.
The left fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Jacoby Ellsbury. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. One strike home now to Ellsbury. Popped up. Gonzalez is there for it. 1 out.
Now batting, second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Next for New York, Torres. So far 2 for 3 in this one. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Posada has a play. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Striding in, Aaron Judge. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
The designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton now. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. The 0-1 on its way. Now a line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. Trotting in to score is the runner from third, and that'll push the lead up to 3 here in the 8th.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch, and this one goes right by Posada, and that'll be a wild pitch. So now 2 men in scoring position. The set and the 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
The set and the 2-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
The 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Yankees forced to settle for 1. 8 innings are complete. We're on to the 9th in Game 7. The Yankees 4 and the Mariners 1. Zach Britton comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Zach Britton. Leading off to the Mariners, the second baseman, Gordon.
Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
The 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball. He's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the ninth.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Gene Segura, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays. Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box now, Babe Ruth. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. The 0-1. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so...
He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Look at the numbers. This is what you want from your starting pitcher. He gave them 7 strong innings and sets things up perfectly for the bullpen to seal the deal. Very good job out there.
For my partners Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.